I will tell you God's truth. God's truth about myself. I am the son of some very wealthy people. Sadly, they're all dead now. I lived in all the capitals of Europe, collecting jewels, hunting big game, painting a little. Then came the war, old sport. Every allied government gave me a decoration.
Major J. Gatsby for valor extraordinary.
That's right.
Could it all be true?
There are several movie adaptations of The Great Gatsby.
Yes.
Why did you think, let's do another one?
When I saw Gatsby, even as a 12-year-old, I wasn't quite sure who the character was. And I was on this train in Siberia after Moulin Rouge. And it wasn't quite the romantic experience I had in mind. And I had a recorded book of the Gatsby and some red wine, and I put it on and I played it. And 7 hours later, I kind of went, there's a movie there. If you can crack the inner voice of Nick Carraway. And that challenge and that desire to make a cinematic version of it, I couldn't let it go, and that was 10 years ago.
I give kudos to Mr. Luhrmann's balls. He's a big risk taker, and he works incredibly hard at trying to, bring cinematic light to great pieces of literature.
Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
De soundtrack van de film is erg populair, nog voordat de film op het witte doek is verschenen. Regisseur Baz Luhrmann koos voor een niet voor de hand liggende muziekstijl.
We were born different from you. It's in our blood.
Fitzgerald, when he wrote his book, took African-American street music, jazz, which everyone said, why are you doing that? I said, it's a fad. And he put it in his novel. That's actually in the novel. So I thought, well, if Fitzgerald coined the phrase the jazz age, and I guess we live in the hip-hop age, and, if you're going to work in hip-hop, I wanted to blend hip-hop and jazz. Well, I got to work with the chairman of the board, and that's Jay-Z.
And the first time I heard a couple of the songs from the soundtrack, I was completely blown away. I want the soundtrack just to listen to, just in the gym. I think it's so cool.
All due respect, aren't you a little bit too old to sense the contemporary hip-hop and make it fit for the movie?
Oh, well, I might be, but I think Jay's still, got a few years left in him.
Too old?
Well, he admitted it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't. I disagree.
Well, grow old disgracefully is my philosophy.
The Great Gatsby is vanaf donderdag 16 mei te zien in de Nederlandse bioscopen.
I wish we could just run away.
I've just heard the most shocking thing.
You and me!
It all makes sense.
You can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past.